As you can all see, we're back to this right now. Unfortunately, we do have to complete this day all over again, just so I can unlock the secret endings for you guys. But hello, hopefully the finale of the Let's Play Mirrorcard Neko.
And Noah.
And now that I know this time, I can just spam the A button to spam the conversation. I can't press B to fast travel though.
Which would save us a lot of time, and you would think they would allow us to do that if we're revisiting it. But, I mean, at that point, what are you gonna do?
Not much, apparently. I wish they wouldn't have to make you replay this, but I get why they do it.
Yeah.
Might as well just let the conversation play out until I reach the point where I can just go the right way, apparently.
Well, interesting.
Say, friend. Again, I'm just trying to get us through as quickly as possible. So that way I can just get us to where we need to go. Because unfortunately this is one of those where we have to complete the whole day over again.
I just don't understand. So,
well, interesting.
The main thing is that we have to, recomplete the day all over again.
Yeah.
But then, that's a little weird how it forces you to do it like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Was getting the secret ending in the first game such a pain in the ass?
I don't think the first game had a secret ending like this, though.
That's fair.
There were some secret scenes, but it wasn't an ending like this.
Interesting. Haven't you seen?
Just skip all this. Man, even the story finale felt like such a long time ago.
Yep.
He has the power in the palm of his hands.
As I said.
Yep, go back. There were so many moving parts to this final day.
There was.
Oh. I'm just hoping that it's just this part of the final day they were talking about, since the final day is technically split up into 3 parts.
Yeah.
And they don't mean play every single aspect of the...
I swear, they forced us to do that whole thing just for a secret ending.
Greetings,
I don't think so. I did do this by myself a while back when I first played the game, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think you have to. But with my luck, we're gonna cut to like a few moments later. Ah, crap, it's making me do the whole thing. And you're like, what?
We'll change our fate.
Sounds about right.
I guess because they just wanted you to relive like the last moment, so that way you kind of get a feel for the cutscene that's coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to complete this stuff as quickly as possible. Maybe switch us to... Alright, you let me know if I should do this on Ultimate, just for the audience.
Well, it's gonna take us a bit just to get to it, so I think keeping it on hard is fine. Because how long is it going to take us to get to the actual boss fight?
We're going again.
A lot of moving parts, I know. A whole lot of moving parts.
We'll change our fate.
Sorry if it seems like I've been quietish, as I feel like I kind of lost my voice a bit doing the last recording, because I was talking a lot in the last thing as we were trying to get through the not only the boss rush but the secret fight with Pie Man.
Pie Man? You forgot his name already?
It's hard for me to pronounce his name, his actual name, so I'm just gonna call him Pie Man.
Well, how do you pronounce his name?
Minamimoto.
Yeah, that's the correct way to pronounce it.
I had a hard time doing
We're going
it.
again.
It's such a long name.
Minamimoto. If you just get the rhythm of the name, just think of how it's said, and not think about all the words in between, the letters in between. Minamimoto.
It's still difficult.
Or as Fred would call him, Mr. Minami.
Let's move.
Rhyme is set
We'll
up.
change our fate.
Too many moving parts.
Understatement of the century.
It really be like trying to take your family on a trip.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet?
No, not that. It's just
Are
like
we there yet? Damn it, I swear to God, I will turn this ship around.
no, it's not that. It's more like having everybody be in the right spot at the right time. That's very difficult to do the more people you have.
Yeah.
We're going again.
The more moving parts you have, the more difficult it is. It is very difficult.
Yeah.
Plan around so many people. That's why when you go to like Disney World and stuff like that, it's just easier to go with like maybe 2 or 3 people. That way you're not fighting with too many different people about what you want to do, what the other people want to do,
Yeah.
and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Guess I'll put you out of your misery. Yes, Shoka dear.
Yes, Shoka dear.
I don't know why,
Brace
but that's
yourselves,
just become
everyone.
a catchphrase for this whole LP. Yes, Shoka dear.
Perfect timing.
Most spectacular.
The whole Let's Play. I'd boiled down to... Oh, I forgot to switch Rindo, Neku's pin back. Because I don't need the healing pin for the rest of this now.
Just doing my job. Good enough.
I did it. Hell yeah, you did.
Nice one.
I think I'm just ready at this point. Like, I've had a lot of fun playing Neo,
Perfect.
and it's a great game. But I think with all the grinding and stuff I've had to do, I'm just ready to move on to, like, a different game at this point.
Yeah.
But this, I'm not trying to say this game wasn't fun or it isn't worth playing. It's definitely worth playing. Like, I definitely recommend playing the original World Ends With You and Neo. if you ever,
Get an opportunity to.
yeah. It's just the amount of grinding I had to do to get all of these items, just to say I completed it. It was a lot more work than I would have liked.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would do it again, 100%, like all the items and stuff again. If I were to ever play this again for the story purpose of it all. Transformation. That song literally plays in my head when a difficult situation comes up, like if I'm playing against a Vanguard deck that I really don't feel like I can win against.
Yeah.
Or when I'm playing against Chaos, because Chaos is just always a pain in the butt every time you face it.
Fair enough. Alright. We're almost through this part of it, at least.
And then it's the boss fight.
Boss fight shouldn't take that long. You gave me that look like, really?
Doubt. 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 Doubt.
So much doubt.
Doubt. Doubt. Doubt.
Ooh.
Doubt. Doubt.
Oh, you're changing his pen now?
Yeah, I'm going back to the other one. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Just in case.
Just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah. I am the one they call when things go wrong. And things have indeed gone wrong. My friends need to be punished.
Hey, is
Lilo and Stitch quote for any occasion. Actually, SpongeBob is more of the franchise that gets the quote from any occasion.
we're going again?
Now, I'm not sure by the time this episode airs, you guys will have a clue as to what the next LP me and Aldnoah are going to do. Or if it'll be a little bit closer until we're ready to record that LP when that's going to happen. But I do hope you look forward to the next LP. Because, I mean, we really can't continue the story of The World Ends With You anymore because there's no more games for it. So we'll have to take on a different franchise or a different story. But if we do games that have multiple games on top of them, like a franchise that has multiple stories on top of it, I'm just curious to know if you would want us to complete those games in a row, like I do for Kingdom Hearts, where I just play every game in order before going to something new. But I do that with Roki, so that's a bit different. But when I do it with Aldnoah, would you prefer us to finish all the games within that one franchise, or would you prefer to like see a mix and match of stuff?
What?
Like complete one game and then do a different franchise and then come back to that franchise and such. That is one thing I'm really curious about, is how you guys would prefer to see it. But if it's not but yeah, I'm definitely not telling you guys what we have planned for the next LP here. Because I still have a lot of planning to do. Anix is still drawing us art for it, and it's just going to take a bit. So I would say that the next LP me and Aldnoah are going to do is probably not going to be until sometime until like early next year.
Then it's we're going
Is
again.
when we'll have that LP ready. We'll definitely have it by next year, and probably earlier in the year. I just can't give you a date on when it'll be good to go. Because again, there's a lot of art to do. We need to figure out a better setup for it, because the only hint I will give you guys is that it's not a game for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, it might have a Switch port, but I don't prefer to play it on the Switch. I'd prefer to play it on the system it actually is on. Or was made for. Well, you guys will see when we get to that point.
Commence operation away.
Alright. Yeah, just skipping through all this because you guys already saw it. Or you could watch the episode where I had all this set.
Well, look at that.
If you want to watch the whole thing. I figure so that way I could just get to the secret endings a lot quicker. For you guys. It's kind of sad that Joshua's VA did only like a really small amount of things. I don't know if he's done more. Like, I don't know how much he's done, but I'm glad he returned to do Joshua. But I kind of wanted to hear him a lot more. He does another character. Like, I played Dissidia, and he does the Onion Knight, and he was really good as that character too, but I would have loved to have seen Joshua's VA do more gaming or even anime. If he had jumped to anime, I think he would have been really good too. But I get that, I know anime voice acting. I don't know how it is now, but I know, like, a while back in the day. Not that so far into the distant past. Anime wasn't really, like, paying as much as, like, video game voice acting is. So, like, I can understand why voice actors kind of drift more to games than to anime.
Yeah. So is it really like that, where you get paid more to do video game voice acting than anime?
I think video game voice acting pays more than anime voice acting.
That's crazy.
Well, but, you know, video games were more mainstream back in the day than anime was.
That's fair.
And also, video games didn't really have voice acting until, like, the PlayStation 2 era and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario 64 had, like, stuff.
But
I'm talking about, like, full-fledged voice acting.
with cutscenes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a lot different, I guess.
Not bad.
It's interesting to think of, I guess. Now, the question is, do you think that eventually anime is going to get to a point where they're going to be paying at least slightly more?
I don't think it'll ever reach the status where we're hearing actual American actors in them. The closest we ever got for that was Studio Ghibli being dubbed by Disney. But Disney doesn't dub the Studio Ghibli movies anymore, so I don't know if it was because they just felt like it wasn't profitable, or if they just felt that
It'd run its course.
Yeah, or it could have been that Studio Ghibli was probably just wanted to do it like have a different studio do it. I'm not sure what the story was, but that was the closest we ever got was Studio Ghibli's movies being, because we watched Kiki's Delivery Service together, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Kiki's done by Kristen Dunst?
Who?
Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man movies.
Oh, the Sam Raimi films?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she also was the little girl in Jumanji.
And now Cold is Barking.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
Yeah, no.
Because I know you watched Jumanji.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching Jumanji a lot as a kid.
It was one of my favorite movies as a kid, too. Jumanji. Me and my classmates used to quote that movie a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I forget, when did that come out? Like, early
90,
90s?
95.
Okay, so about 2 years before I was born.
Yeah. I know it was a silly movie.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to dodge that, because that's a pain in the butt.
I mean, you're already putting in the work against it. Does it really matter?
No, I know, but still. I never did figure out if there was a way to dodge that. I don't think there was. Although, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, nope, you could have done it this way. And then I just look at them and be like, oh, well, I didn't think of that.
Well, the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what other, like,
owe me one.
so what other, like live action film do you remember watching a lot as a kid?
Homeward Bound. The, oh, it's Homeward Bound, and it has a parentheses titled The Incredible Journey.
Yeah.
That one I watched a lot.
What was that one about?
About these, house pets who, well, 2 dogs and a cat.
Yeah.
Who are sent to be on a farm for a bit because the owner just remarried, and the new father had to take care of some business, and they couldn't bring him to the city.
Yeah.
But they didn't, because dogs can't really communicate like that.
Yeah.
They didn't understand why they were left behind at a farm.
Yeah.
So they decide that we're just gonna find our way home back ourselves, escape the farm, and travel through the mountains to get back home.
Yeah.
And that's the journey.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hold up. Something ain't right.
You're right. Look.
What in the world?
I can't
is
skip
it
this.
doing?
Okay.
I am
So you have to
ready for this to be over.
Well, it ain't over
Understatement of the century, Shoka. Yes, Shoka dear.
Oh, seriously?
yet. Risen from the ashes. Is it immortal?
I don't think so. Let's finish this.
For real. Just keep hitting it till it stays down, yo.
Group up and hit it till it dies.
Simple, right? You just keep hitting it until it's down. Simple.
Very simple.
I'm surprised Jolene didn't try that against Pale Snake.
For an opening.
Well, we
Well,
haven't got all day here.
that's not how that works.
That's what I'm saying. I'm joking. I know it was White Snake, but I think was it supposed to be White Snake, not Pale Snake?
I don't know.
Is it over?
I don't remember.
Not yet. Now's our time to strike back.
How's that? Better than expected.
Well, think about it like this too with this boss fight. Imagine if, like, you have to keep going for every time every time Rindo time traveled.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, yeah, no, that would be ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Maybe the tails are supposed to represent every time he turned back time.
Rindude?
Oh, and then maybe the second Phoenix is from the time that he went back the final time.
Oh, I don't know 100% sure, but
That's like
the way you said it, I was like, well, I think the tails add up to the amount of times he went back.
he went back in time. Yeah.
It's working.
We shan't rest until its fate is sealed.
Because I just thought of that. It was like, what if that was like intentional?
Probably. Taste the rainbow!
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
Man, he's got such inappropriate language on here, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
It's okay. You already know you're not making money off this anyway. So we don't have to watch our mouth.
Until the day that we do.
And then
And
it's
then we
like,
have to watch our mouths. If that day ever comes.
if that day ever comes, which is... I feel bad for a lot of, like, the kids that grew up during my time.
Why?
Because, think about it like this. They started, like YouTube started, like, once people realized you could actually make money off of YouTube, imagine, like, how many people attempted to do it but then ultimately failed. Just because they couldn't keep up with it, and either that or they never got successful, and it's just like, and that's what they really committed to.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that's like, that's why I never took YouTube like that seriously. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been nice, but like, Nowadays, it's just unrealistic to make kind of any sort of money off of YouTube.
Okay.
It's possible. You just have to have a very dedicated fan base.
Yeah.
And I just don't think, like, I mean, a lot of people are doing Patreon stuff, which I think is the way to go for most people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys ever thought about or asked why I've never considered doing a Patreon. I just think I need a bit more content before I feel comfortable saying, like, hey, I have a Patreon now.
Yeah.
There are a lot of there's a lot of people that just start up their channels and they're like, hey, get to this amount of likes and then I can do this.
And it's like, no, why promise something that you may not even keep at that point?
Isn't going anywhere.
Good. Let's go.
I guess this is scripted stuff. Yep, Fret's doing his funny run. I don't want to get hit! Run! Some of these should be like really close to coming apart because
Just a little more. We've got this. Don't let up now.
because a lot of them I
Gotta
weakened.
say, Rindo, you sure have changed.
Huh?
Yeah, you're finally making your own decisions.
Hell yeah, I am.
Don't let your guard down.
Roger that, yo.
Onward, soldiers!
Almost there. Feeling refreshed.
Oh, there's another tail. There it is.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Good enough.
I think this is it.
It is! So don't screw it up!
Yeah! It's
Showtime!
I don't think we were able to get it in one go.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's because it has a scripted thing it wants me to do. That's okay.
I shall end you.
It's throwing out Skittles.
So it's the Skittles bird?
I wouldn't say it's a Skittles bird, but it's a phoenix, first of all.
Well, phoenixes aren't they like birds, technically?
Well, yes, a phoenix is a bird, but
So
it's not
a
it's not a Skittles bird though.
Skittles bird.
You're silly.
Hey, I gotta make this somewhat entertaining.
Watching.
So excuse me if I just start talking absolute nonsense. But when you've seen someone do this boss fight how many times in a row, you kind of just...
Taste the rainbow. Imagine if they actually did make this, like, Neo made, like, if Neo had Skittles, they made this thing its mascot.
Oh god.
Taste the rainbow or die! Taste the rainbow!
You okay? Keep going. Let's keep it up.
Not bad. I shall end you.
We're almost done.
Almost there.
Leave it to me.
There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost
Let's
there.
hit. Everybody ready?
Verily!
Let's make it count, yo.
You know I will.
This is it. We're gonna take back this city.
We're breaking the barrier! We're breaking it! Darn it, they didn't do an over 9,000 joke! They really could have had it go up to like 10,000.
Yeah.
So they could have had an over 9,000 joke. I wonder if those Japanese companies pay attention to our American memes. Or our English memes, I should say.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Let us take this shortcoming in stride.
No, it's not that bad. Again, just fast forwarding, so then that way, because I know you guys have already seen this, so you're just waiting to see what the secret ending is. Now the sun wants to come out.
Sounds about right. It's been raining like on and off the last like day essentially.
It's been raining on and off a whole lot recently, but it's been more rainy than sunny like this past week or two.
Yeah.
It was getting kind of depressing actually.
All I'm saying.
So you already know what the secret ending is?
Yeah.
Okay, so this we've already seen.
Yeah.
Nice work, Neko.
Yeah, we've seen this. I'll tell you when it's something we haven't seen yet.
Wait, Shiba.
Yo.
I still find it funny that someone tries to hit on Rhyme and Beat's like, yo, hold up.
Yeah.
I ain't allowing this nonsense.
Yeah.
I think I'll just let this one play out.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Rindo?
Huh?
It's you, right?
Shoka? Whoa, careful!
Still adjusting to life on the other side. Normally, I'd just pass right through people.
You're here, in the RG.
In the flesh, which is, you know, another new adjustment. Guess I'm a bit of a slow learner.
The hell? You should have said something. I could have helped.
Yeah, you could have helped by not ignoring my friend requests.
Huh?
I got locked out of my accounts.
I feel like
including my
that this
own.
is some
And
kind
I
of
made a
thing
new
that
one
would
so we
happen
could be
to us
friends,
too.
but
Really?
somebody didn't check
Like I
the
tried to
mailbox.
reach out to you. Like
No way.
you should have reached out to me. I did try to reach out to you.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Fango too.
Seriously? Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, I'm back at level 1. So lend me a hand, okay? What?
No, it's nothing.
Got a nutkin I can give you.
Oh, sweet! Guess it's official now, Rindo.
What?
We're finally friends.
Friends.
So one thing I didn't get to point out when we were first watching this, I'm afraid to skip it because I'm afraid it's gonna go past the secret scene.
Okay.
So that's why I'm talking right now.
It's because it's immediately after this.
It probably is. I'm just afraid to accidentally skip it by accident. One thing I forgot to really mention, or that I didn't really notice until I observed it a third time, is you know how in the original Neko kind of took off his headphones and just left them on the ground?
Yeah.
Symbolizing that he was like listening to other people's thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
I think for Rindo, his taking off the headphones was letting go of the phone and putting it in his pocket.
Yeah.
To shake hands with Shoka.
Yeah. I can see
Like,
that.
I mean, he's always gonna have his phone and need his phone.
Yeah.
It's not like headphones where you don't really need to have them to listen to music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think the point of it all is because you've always seen Rindo holding his phone,
Yeah.
no matter what he's doing.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I think because, like, it was a symbol for, I guess, him relying on other people to make decisions for him.
Yeah.
And then it was in that moment where he decided to put it away just to officially be friends with Shoka.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were already friends. Let's
Yeah.
not get that mixed up. But the point is that, oh, they're they're showing all the English voice actors right now with Japanese. So let's see. I don't think there's any other names I recognize. Aaron Span, that's his name.
Joshua's voice actor.
Yeah. I knew it was Aaron something, but I couldn't remember the rest. Oh, there were a lot of supporting voice roles that I saw there that I'm like, huh, that person's voice was in there somewhere, that person's voice was in there somewhere. It went by too quickly, though,
Yeah.
for me to really be able to do that. So that was just an interesting detail I figured I'd point out to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people made that connection already, but it was something I didn't really pay attention to, really notice until just now. Well, not just now, but
Yeah.
when I played through. Third or fourth time I had to do it just to get the collectible items. I would say, in my personal opinion, I think the game, just unlocking the secret ending is all you really need for the games.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really necessary for you to collect all the items and stuff like I did to get the full thing for the story.
Yeah.
Like, just enjoy the story and enjoy the game. Like, I wouldn't say do a completionist thing for it. I would say
God forbid.
just finish the game and finish the story. That's all you really need,
Yeah.
honestly. It's really all you need.
Yeah, because any more than that's a little much.
Definitely.
Like, it's definitely, like, after watching you play through it, I probably wouldn't actually, like, I'd probably play through it on my own, but, like, I probably wouldn't try to complete it, because I've already seen the level of bullshit you have to go through just to...
Would you do the secret endings, though?
Hard to say. Like, I actually don't know if I would. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you know you had stuff here?
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
Don't be too lazy. Put your crap away like you're supposed to.
Alright, here we go.
Square Enix. Dissidia Duodecim. I know that's not what it actually is, but still. The world begins with you.
bit late to come groveling back, wouldn't you say, friend?
My apologies, friend. I never intended Shibuya any harm. But rest assured that as Shinjuku's composer, I have personally eliminated the cause of the problem. Is that enough to earn your forgiveness?
I appreciate you exercising the executor from the UG. But you really ought to be more scrupulous when engaging with the lower planes. Nobody likes a messmaker.
And all this time, I thought I was following in your footsteps.
Then you might need to watch where you're walking. Speaking of which, I saw you took a stroll around the city. Did you and Rindo have an illuminating conversation?
Weren't you watching?
Only a little.
I offered him an apology and asked him a few questions.
What about?
I thought he might understand why you opposed Shibuya's cleansing, so I asked what he thought about the city, hoping to glean some insight.
Another mess finally made. And, was it insightful?
Not to the extent I would have liked. I still don't understand. Humans are the most irrational beings. That said, I was a bit surprised myself with how our conversation ended. For some reason, the boy was ready to risk everything for an unproven possibility. And all I could do was remind him to take responsibility for whatever decision he made. Almost as if I were encouraging him to take that risk.
Sounds like you acted a bit irrationally yourself.
I did indeed. Even entrusted him with that powerful pin, if you can believe it.
Well, you aren't alone. I too have fallen victim to that irrationality before.
Why do you think that is?
I can't say for sure, but one thing I've noticed is that every time I watch them try to overcome the absurdity of their world, I just can't help but hope they succeed.
Alright, that was the secret ending for the main story.
Okay.
I know it was just a brief conversation between Joshua and...
Yeah.
Has? Is that what he's called?
I think.
But I still feel like, because there's still not a whole lot we know about the upper plane.
Yeah.
That I feel like, I can't help but feel like that these secret scenes are kind of setting up.
Yeah.
Those possibilities for, like, what could happen in a future game.
Yeah.
Alright. So the next thing I have to do, I'm just gonna do a quick jump cut to get the one secret ending for the to get the secret thing for another day.
Yeah.
We're just gonna jump right to it, so we'll be right back. And poof, we're here, back in another day. So let's just continue these story fights that we have to do. So again, like I said, the requirements for unlocking the secret ending for another day is defeating all the pig noises, doing the dive mission that we already did, doing Mr. Minamimoto's second fight, which we already did, and then the boss rush, which we've already completed. So now I'm showing you guys that I can do these fights on Ultimate. The ones that alright, insta-kill.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There, we're fine, we're fine. You do not need to hit the panic button. There's no need for that.
I was afraid of her one-shotting you all of a sudden.
I got it under control.
I know you do. Sorry, so you've done this version of the boss how many times?
A lot. That's why I was like, I can do this on Ultimate. I should be able to do this for the audience on Ultimate. I have the heal pin on though for
safety reasons.
Yeah. Just as an insurance policy.
Just in case.
Yeah. Imagine if Pokemon had something like Toxic Rain.
Where it's like, it gives like poison to every other Pokemon that isn't like a poison or steel type.
Oh no, I meant like as a weather.
So what would the effect be?
Well, it'd still be raining, but people would be taking, like, poison damage.
Yeah, no, that would be too broken.
Oh, I agree, it would be broken.
Though sadly, I can see them doing that in the future.
Because, like, there is such a thing as toxic rain in real life, I think. Or unless that's just a dystopian
post-apocalyptic future kind of thing.
Yeah, but I believe it's true though. Or there is truth to it, because if the rain is how do I explain it?
It's for some reason radioactive.
Yeah, the rain, because like how water works, how rain works is that the evaporation happens and that goes. I'm not a scientist. I never claimed to be one. I do know this is like 3rd grade stuff. Evaporation happens, it goes up to the clouds, and then the clouds release it when there's too much. So if if evaporation is evaporating poisonous water, it makes sense for toxic rainfall to be toxic. Also, it was a plot point in Tsubasa Chronicles, where something like that was happening in one of the worlds they visited. Or the rain was like acid falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Thanks, aren't you glad I'm back?
Oh boy.
Yeah, this one I have to kind of just take my time and stand back.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of losing my voice a bit.
What? What happened? Did you have to scream a lot at work?
No, it wasn't anything like that. It's just I've been using my voice a lot these last couple of days, so it's sometimes it just happens, especially when the weather is like changing from like hot to cold and so on and so forth.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
So I just hope it means I'm not getting sick all the time, because that would kind of suck. But
there is I know there's somewhat of a new variant going around of the thing that people do not like to talk about.
Oh, Bermuda 19.
Why are you calling it Bermuda?
It's just an inside joke that
I know it's the inside joke from the Vanguard community, but I just didn't think.
I mean, it's either I say it like that, or this, or well, then again, we don't make money off.
No, I know we don't, but we should still be somewhat careful what we say. In case it does, well, I mean, but I don't think we have that though.
Yeah.
Leave it to me, yo.
Most spectacular.
God damn.
Are we sure we can still do this?
It's taking a while to go down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if this was easy.
Fair enough.
I shall fight on. Splendidly done.
Let's keep it going.
That's better.
Let's keep going.
I can keep going.
For some reason, now people are like, the phone's blowing up right now.
Go figure, right?
I make sure to put it on silent so it never disrupts the LPs.
Yeah. But it's like, go figure now they want to start start calling you and messaging you and whatnot.
Always when I'm in the middle of doing something.
Sounds about right.
Just not too wild.
Oh shit.
It's fine. If you start getting nervous, you're gonna make me nervous. So I would appreciate it if you didn't make me nervous.
Payback time.
Ain't no stopping us now.
I'm impressed.
I can keep going.
I shall fight on.
Good to go.
Nice one, nah, girl. You okay?
You're fully enthralled in the fight right now, aren't you?
A little too much, sorry.
That's okay. I just have to kind of go into try hard mode because she's being kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
I shall end you.
Doing better already.
Just doing my job.
We're on a roll.
Definitely having a heal pin definitely helps.
I was gonna say, you would have been dead already if you didn't have that heal pen.
Well, I would have had to play this fight more cautiously if I didn't have the heal pin.
Splendidly done.
Let's keep it going.
We mustn't falter.
I'm really surprised Pokemon hasn't done... I probably would break the metagame though, if they did like an acid rain, like as a weather condition.
Oh no, it would absolutely break the game in half. You know for a fact it would.
Yeah.
Because then the problem would be they would have to do the exact same thing for, well, maybe not freeze, but at least burn and paralysis too.
What do you mean?
They would have to do something similar at that point.
Snow's already got a weather, so does sand.
But what I mean is like,
No. Well, I wouldn't mean that the rain causes causes the Pokemon to be toxic. I'm talking about the rain causing Pokemon to just take damage as it rains. So they get the same benefits from Drizzle, except it benefits poison and steel types more by not taking damage from it.
okay,
That's more or less what I mean.
alright.
Something I could see Clodsire having too.
Yeah, I could see it.
Well, everyone has their off days.
And then you just play through, along with getting the other things done, you just play through the day like normal. So that's why I'm just showing you playing through the day like normal.
Let's move.
I forgot how many more,
3 more fights.
oh god. Okay.
The other ones are gonna, well, this one's gonna be easier.
I can't wait to be done with this.
Doom, doom.
Ugh.
So I guess I'll ask this while we're doing fights. Where do you hope the future of Neo goes?
The world
Well,
review.
the World Ends With You
Keep it
goes.
together.
Like, what would you like to see in a future game for it?
I think that's a tough question because I really do wonder how they would go about another game at this point. And I definitely think it's going to take them probably just as long, if not longer, to make another one. Assuming that, you know, that this game did well enough to warrant another sequel. But even if they don't do that, what I would kind of selfishly like to see is them kind of adapt the first game into Kingdom Hearts potentially.
Oh, that's what everyone's saying, but I don't think they're gonna... I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 is really going to do the Reaper's game. It'd be funny as heck to see that, but I don't know how that would fit in Kingdom Hearts' context. Given that
because the problem is...
Well, given that in... Hang on, let me finish what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Well, given that in Dream Drop Distance, we technically do see the World Ends With You characters in a Twilight Town setting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll have their own specific world that's, like, specifically like Japan or not.
Yeah. Because the other thing is, too, again, like, we keep bringing this up throughout the playthrough, but the fact that at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, they have that secret ending where it appears that Sora is...
It was in a trailer.
Yeah, well, it was in a trailer, but either way, like, the fact that he's somewhere in Japan probably kind of indicates that it's, you know...
It might not be Japan, it might be like Japan, but not be Japan. Just gonna throw that out there.
It could not be, it depends, but it's just... It honestly wouldn't be surprising if, like, they do try to tie it in somehow. I don't know how the hell they would do it, but it'd be interesting.
Well, it would be funny to see Sora play the Reaper's game. Like, that would be interesting for a different, but I don't know if Sora technically exists within the reality of Neo. I know Neo has alternate realities.
Yeah.
So it's possible that there's a multiverse version where Sora could be a part of the Neo universe, but I feel like that would be probably safe for a Neo game than a Kingdom Hearts game.
But the thing about that it throws me off is that they technically did introduce some of the World With You characters in that game.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't mean that they're... Aerith is still alive in the Kingdom Hearts canonical.
Yeah.
So the rules don't really apply to the original game's rules.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Okay. But that...
And that's the deadest giveaway, is that she has not been...
killed by Sephiroth. Yeah. Okay.
So, sorry for the Final Fantasy VII spoiler. The remakes, the Final Fantasy VII remake might go a different route. I'll hate it if it does, but
yeah,
everyone's thinking it might go a different route.
I kind of hope it doesn't, because that's, you know, that kind of paves the way for a lot of the stuff that happens in the late game.
You never even played Final Fantasy VII all the way. You barely got through Midgar.
Okay, but I at least know the story. Yeah, that's the sad part.
You barely got through Midgar. You can't claim that. You can't claim to know what the story is like without playing through the whole game. I played through the whole game at least 3 times. Because I owned it at a later point in my life.
Fair enough.
But I still beat the game 3 times. Unlike someone who hasn't even made it through Midgar.
Okay, fair enough. But regardless, like, I think, because why else would you why would you throw in cameos with like Bede and Rhyme and Joshua in Kingdom Hearts at all if your intention was never to actually...
Because they're good characters to have as cameo. Why are the Final Fantasy characters in there if their story beats aren't really in the game?
You're welcome.
I guess.
Because they're marketable cameos. Because it's a Square Enix property that everybody loves, so they would love to be seen in Kingdom Hearts. This Kingdom Hearts is about traveling to different worlds and seeing your favorite characters. It's as simple as that.
Alright, fair enough.
There might not be any story implication for it. Other than just, people really like this. Let's,
But that's like kind of the reason why I'm just like, I'm kind of selfishly hoping that they have Sora do a Reaper's game, but at the same time, it would be so like convoluted.
I could see them doing it like in a story in another day style.
Yeah.
In the next World Ends With You, or an alternate version of Sora's playing the Reaper's game.
That would be interesting if that's how they're gonna tie it in. Though, I would also suspect that they'd probably have it take place in Shinjuku. At the newly restored Shinjuku.
Depends.
But, like, you get what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, that would be an interesting avenue they could go in.
The thing that I want to see that they haven't really talked about yet is the higher plane with the angels and stuff. Like, we got to see a lot of the Reaper stuff going on.
Yeah.
But we haven't really learned too much about, like, the people in the higher plane, and that would be interesting to explore the game and
At least we survived.
from the higher plane.
Yeah.
Alright, one more
Alright.
before the other fight.
Alright, so we got 2 more fights to go through.
Yeah.
That one didn't take nearly as long as the first one.
Yeah. I told you it wasn't.
Either way, I just thought it was going to take a lot longer for some reason. Alright, so I forgot. We have to go...
I can't believe this was a dream. I can't believe it was a dream.
Rindo.
I can't believe this was a dream.
Alright, now we gotta do this.
I still do feel bad for Canon though.
Yeah.
Canon. I forget which one it exactly was. This one might take a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Who wants a piece of Fred?
It's game time, yo.
And I'm doing these fights on Ultimate, so I have to have some cred.
Right before the end of the LP.
Yeah. I hate it's puffer fish that are hanging around.
Just charging up again.
No, he's not. I know what I should be looking out for.
I thought he was for some reason.
No. That's his arm attack.
I'm impressed.
This actually might be very... that's just a regular electricity. I got you!
I mean, what would you selfishly want to see?
Like I said,
a
more of a
higher
higher plane. Like, to see if there's something like the angels have to do to be able to become composers themselves. Oh, no, I don't want to hide behind that one! There's pufferfish! Run! That sucked.
That sucked.
There was a pufferfish right there! I didn't want it... Yeah, that's just a regular electric shock. No.
Oh boy.
My humble contribution.
That was great.
Exquisite timing.
That was easy.
Let's keep it going.
Good one, kitty girl.
No big. We mustn't falter.
I might have to play a little more carefully.
Oh shit.
Fine. Oh, there it is. Alright, come on, behind this truck. Bar, van, punch buggy.
Oh fuck. Okay, we're good.
I don't know how I got through that.
How did you get through that?
I don't know how I
'cause
did. They
you
were way too close. I don't know how I got through it. They were definitely way too close for comfort.
Yeah. Pufferfish don't fuck around.
They don't, and I hate that they're there. They're really just there to be a, what's the word Kaitou uses? Stage hazard.
Stage hazard.
That's what Kaitou called me the last time we played Smash with him, and I do not blame him for calling me a stage hazard.
No, it's okay. It's the same way with my video game club. Like, a lot of them are just stage hazards. Because sometimes I'd be playing.
I'm not very good at playing Smash. So
well, no, because the thing is, like, right, we'd be doing.
Wait. Shoot!
Fuck! Get out of there!
I can't. She was paralyzed.
Damn it!
I hate these pufferfish so much.
Fucking pufferfish.
But I'm not lowering the difficulty because it's the last episode. I have to show that I have some.
Have some skill.
I have some skill, yeah.
All right. Well, because I was gonna say, because like sometimes, like whenever I'm playing in the video game club at my campus, like a lot of the people there, because we do 8-player Smash on purpose.
Oh, 8-player Smash is fun.
It is fun, but also like a lot of them are legitimate stage hazards. Like, especially when I'm playing
Well, you're
Temple.
also the person that is like one of the most try-hardy people at Smash
I'm not
ever
even
met.
close. I'm not even close.
Oh, you're such a try-hard in Smash. Like, listen.
Compared to some of the people there,
No. You listen. Even when you play against people casually, aside from my niece and nephew, you're always looking for the kill, like jumping off the stage and punching people down into the depths. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I tell him, I'm not skilled. You really don't have to try this hard. And he's like, nope. I have a reputation to keep up. I have to be good at Smash.
I mean, I don't have a reputation. I'm above average. People look at me like, bro, how do you not laugh at all? And I'm just like, I just don't. I don't have the time to. And they look at me
you're
like,
a try-hard in Smash. I'm sorry, but you really are.
I mean,
you really are. You really are a try-hard in Smash.
You're not wrong.
Like, I'm sorry, but you really are.
Exquisite timing.
Well done.
That didn't totally suck. I know, right? Gotcha.
Feeling better already.
Oh god. Stupid pufferfish.
I have a feeling he's gonna do it soon. So I figure I'd just back up for a bit. Yep, there it is.
Are we sure we can still do this?
Nice one, Nagi.
Come on.
Follow me, yo. Perfecto.
This one has 2 parts to it, doesn't it?
No, it's just the one part.
Oh, thank God.
In another day, it's just one part. That'd be ridiculous to do 2 parts of this fight.
Yeah. On Ultimate? No, that would be bullshit.
Well, no, still the most bullshit fight is Minamimoto's another day fight. I'm still gonna wait for people to send me that fight of them doing it on Ultimate. I would love to see someone conquer that fight on Ultimate.
That's a little ridiculous.
Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes.
Fight on.
Thanks for the assist.
Was nothing.
Alright, stay down, damn it.
I'm impressed.
Come on.
Was thy humble contribution. Not bad.
Good to go.
Nailed it.
Almost there.
All right. Keep it going.
Alright, I have a safety net now.
Nice one.
Not too bad.
Would you ever, like, if you had the time, would you ever go to Smash Brothers tournaments like you used to?
Hard to say if I would. Maybe, but I don't know. Like, especially here in like the tri-state area, apparently the competition's very tough here. So I don't know if I'd actually go like that.
You're welcome.
And before you all ask, no, I would never be able to play Smash competitively.
Yeah, no.
I mean, maybe if I practiced one character a whole lot,
But even
maybe,
then-
but I like that you're speaking for my skill, that you're speaking for me instead of letting me talk to the audience.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, but you suck at Smash. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
You're
never
not.
once beaten me, so.
Yeah, I know I haven't.
Except for the times when we were playing with friends.
Oh yeah, well, I can only play Smash when we're playing fun with friends. Like, I don't care if items are on or not,
Yeah.
but I can only play, like, Smash for fun. When it's not meant to be taken that seriously.
I mean, I've been playing since Brawl, so.
That's your argument's invalid. I've played Smash Brothers since the N64 days. Doesn't
I
mean
know.
I'm any good at it. I wonder if the audience likes watching us bicker like we're an old couple.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
That was easy.
Let's keep it going.
Oh gosh, okay. Whoop!
That didn't totally suck. No, right? Gotcha.
By the time this episode comes out, I forget if it'll already be Halloween or if Halloween will be done. Although I know not everybody celebrates Halloween.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, when you were in high school, did you celebrate Halloween?
Not really. I mean, the thing is for me, like, when I got braces in middle school, I kind of stopped caring, and then when high school rolled around, I never really felt like the need to go and doing that stuff at that point. Unfortunately.
Would you consider high school to be too old to go trick-or-treating?
Hard to say. Like,
I personally don't think so. I think college would probably be too old to go trick-or-treating.
yeah.
But I understand why there's probably people in high school that are like, kind of see it as lame.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the best excuse for cosplayers to go full out in
Yeah.
a non-convention setting.
That's true.
And I would love to see, like, I would, even if they were too old to be trick-or-treating, if I saw a cosplayer in, like, a really awesome costume, I'd be like, you know what, here's the whole bucket.
That's all you. Yep.
Yep,
You got it.
Here's the whole bucket.
Ah, shit.
It's fine. I'm just gonna hit the nuke button at this point. I think we'll kill him from this range. Yeah, we're gonna kill him from this range.
Yeah, definitely.
But I work on Halloween this year, and I don't get out of work till like 7, so... Oh, there still might be some trick-or-treaters. Like, we have a lot of young kids in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how many older kids you'll really get, but...
Yeah.
I always get it. I do find it
Oh,
cute, the
everyone
costumes
has
that they
their
wear.
off days.
Alright, so now we just have one more fight.
Yeah.
All right, watch yourselves, everyone.
Alright, so after this,
Yeah, after this, we should be...
good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we begin? Let's get going.
Where are you aiming?
You thought your first kiss would be with JoJo, but it was me, Dio.
No, it's you thought your first kiss would be with JoJo, but it was I, Dio.
That's why you should
Or
leave it to me.
Kono Dio da! I still prefer Patrick Sykes' version. I'm sorry, I know all of you Kono Dio da fans out there, but I really do love Patrick Sykes as Dio. Like, I don't know anyone who could have done Dio better in English than Patrick Sykes.
Fair enough.
That's my cue.
Take it away.
Nice one.
Patrick Sykes is one of those voice actors that I hope never stops doing anime voice acting. Because he's always such a delight to listen to, whether he's playing eccentric characters or not.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, he's also casted as very serious characters as well. And his voice fits the serious mold, but I also like when he's able to play eccentric, goofy characters as well.
Like, what's your favorite character he's done?
Well, I really love his Germany.
Yeah.
And all of his bloopers from Hitalia are always the funniest stuff.
Yeah. So would you say that that's your personal favorite?
But he was really good as Dio, though. It's probably somewhere, like, between Dio and Germany, if I really had to pick. And I'm saying Germany from Hitalia, in case none of you have ever seen Hitalia.
Yeah. The sad part is, I don't even recall what else he's done outside of, like, one or two other minor roles. So, hard to say.
He's done quite a few things. He had a role in, Warren High School Host Club as that guy that liked the darkness.
Okay.
The Bielsen? No. That's his cat. The little cat puppy he had on him. He's vomiting people again. Someone needs to explain that that's not very hygienic. It's also a waste of people.
It's totally a waste of people.
Is that all you got? It's also I love Michael J. Tatum as well. Like, he's another voice actor that no matter what role he plays in, I enjoy listening to him.
Yeah.
And I feel like it all comes down to is that they actually enjoy their job.
Yeah.
I feel like they do, because I don't... Every time I hear Michael J. Tatum voice act, I'm like, I feel like he's always happy to be wherever, playing whatever he's playing.
Yeah.
No matter what he's playing.
I can see that.
Now here's a real question for you. Who's your favorite Johnny Bosch voice role?
Ooh,
He's had way too many to name.
hard to say. I'm trying to remember outside of Lelouch, what else he's done that I remember.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, that's true. Lelouch is probably the easy pick for you.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else he's done outside of that.
Ichigo from Bleach.
I don't even...
The main character from Eureka 7. The brother from Blue Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Joestar.
Ooh.
Isaiah from Durarara. That's probably one of my favorite roles he's done.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, yeah. He never did Digimon. I don't think he ever did Digimon. No, he never did. He never did a Digimon role.
Yeah.
I was thinking of somebody else. Honestly, just pull up his Wikipedia page and you'll have a list of all of his voice roles. Again, I know people say they keep getting annoyed by him because, you know, he's it. Like, for a good majority of time, he was in practically every anime. And his voice is a recognizable voice. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
Like, he does have a very recognizable voice. Oh, he did, what's his name from Iron Blooded Orphans?
Oh.
The leader guy. I can't remember his name, though.
I can't remember his name either.
But he did pretty good in that role, too.
Okay.
But I get the complaint, but I rather have somebody that knows how to act than somebody that can't act at all.
Yeah.
The action's heating up.
Like, I rather have somebody because it's I guess you could call it the Vampire Knight dilemma.
Yeah.
Where there was one character that was casted perfectly in terms of voice, but the guy couldn't act. Then there was another character whose name I don't think I should really be naming because of the trouble he's gone in.
Yeah.
Who didn't match the voice of the character, but his acting was really fantastic.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd rather good voice acting than
someone who's just dull.
Let us take this
someone that doesn't really
match the tone.
No, I'd rather someone who can act. If I had to choose, I'd rather someone who can act than someone that sounds like the character but can't emote for crap.
Yeah.
I think we'll have more credits to sit through before we get to the actual thing. So, I guess while we're waiting for the secret ending, any closing thoughts on the Let's Play?
Alright, so we started this back in 2021, and it took us, I want to say, roughly 2 years to finish this game. Mostly because of personal stuff that was going on, but I'm glad I at least finished this project, honestly. And it just makes me wish there was more than just these two. Because I know it's such a niche, but I really did enjoy both of these games. Both the first one and Neo.
So you've become a World Ends With You fan?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I know our artist Anix is a big fan of The World Ends With You, and she does a lot of art for that, so...
Yeah.
If you ever just want to check out different art that she's done too, you really should look at her stuff as well.
Yeah,
Not just
definitely.
the stuff that she's Let's Played for us. And as always, we do leave her link in the description below if you're ever interested in commissioning art from her. That's where we leave the link. Down in the description, and like I do say, she's very fantastic. Definitely check her out if you're interested in getting art commissioned from her. But anyway, what were you gonna say?
I don't know, like I just... Oh boy. This was a very lengthy, like it had a somewhat lengthy post-game to go through, assuming you weren't collecting everything along the way.
Yeah, this would have been a lot shorter if I wasn't trying to 100% the collectibles.
Yeah.
It would have gone by a lot quicker, but I had to get all those collectibles, so...
Just to say you've done it.
Yeah.
But did you actually 100% complete the
No,
first
not
game?
no. I got 97% complete on here. You would have probably had to do the Noisepedia and stuff to get 100%.
Well, that would have been so difficult.
No, it's not worth for me. It wasn't worth.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
And again, like in the future, whenever I play this game, I would play it just again for story purposes.
Yeah.
Not really to
100%
play.
completion.
Mm-hmm.
Because that just takes too fucking long.
Yeah. Imagine if there was a secret ending based on the secret report.
Oh,
like,
God.
oh my god. That would have been something. Like a secret episode unlocked because of that.
Maybe, but I mean, they jam-packed a lot into this as it was. Like, the main adventure is like, what? Like a 30-hour campaign?
I don't know the exact time, but...
But it was quite lengthy.
Yeah, and it's a very lengthy game.
That's why I'm not, like, too upset about that.
Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts?
Oh! I'm trying to think. really, there's not a whole lot else I can say about it. I'm curious to see where they'll take this, this overall approach going forward, assuming they keep up with it every once in a blue moon.
I hope they keep up with it.
Yeah.
I really do. And I just noticed that that's a drum set. One thing was a microphone.
Yeah.
And the other was a guitar. I'm like, wow, I feel dumb.
Yeah.
That it was all instruments on the side. Because I was like, for the microphone, I was like, is that weird thing like a satellite? And it's like, oh, right. Microphone.
Derp.
Well, we have blue ball snowball. We have a blue snowball right in front of us. We don't have any of those fancy microphones.
Yeah.
That people have, but these things work really well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that cheap, but they're cheaper than some of the other stuff you could be getting.
Yeah, God forbid.
But this is a pretty good quality. Like that thing, I thought it was like, I didn't realize that was a microphone. I thought it was like...
What, did you really thought it was a satellite?
I thought it was like I don't know.
That's funny. That's really funny.
At first I did, but then I saw the music theme, and I was like, oh, that's probably what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say if I would go back and replay it again. Probably not for at least like. I would probably go back and replay it once they announce another game.
Yeah, that'd probably be the same way. Well, unless like we have to wait another. Well, let me see. The original game came out in 2007. This one came out in 2021. That was like almost 15 years, almost a 15-year gap. Unless there's like that big a gap again before the
next one.
Which I don't know if they would wait that long again. I don't think they would. I feel like this franchise has hit. I know it's a niche franchise, but I feel like it's hit.
It's hit a good enough status to where people would actually want another sequel again.
Yeah.
Because I think these two games are gonna be cult classics in the future.
Well, I really feel like The World Ends With You is a
The
cult
first
classic.
one is, yeah, 100%, but I'm also saying for Neo in particular.
I guess it depends how many people who weren't fans of The World Ends With You got into it.
Yeah.
There you go. Party in the Booyah. Oh, I didn't have to press anything.
Heh. Finally took out the garbage. I'm back to my true value. Took me long enough. I was a fraction of the thermometer away from getting reduced to 0. But I made it. I've run all the numbers. Shibuya's full of surprises. A soul that grows in power even after it gets erased. You bet your box plot I want in on that. I'm coming for you, composer. Crunch! Were you seriously waiting for me to do that?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do that because you set yourself up for the crunch. So that tells me that Minamimoto's definitely not done yet.
Oh no, he's not done. He's sure as hell not done.
I feel like the next game could be more focused on him if they do that. Based on that cutscene alone. Because why would they take the time to show that?
Yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't going to cause trouble in the next game. Whatever the next game will be. But like I stated earlier in the episode, we're not going to tell you what our next Let's Play is yet. We're still working on art commissions and stuff like that. So I would expect it sometime early next year.
Yep.
For that Let's Play to come out. And I will give you more hints and let you know what it is when it gets closer. Or we'll just keep it a surprise until the day it comes out.
Yep.
But I enjoyed playing this game over, and I'm glad you did as well.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for watching. And like I said before, if you want to commission anything from Anix, they're in the description box below. I don't plan these things out.
No.
There's in the description box below. You'll see a link to her places where you can go commission art from her. I might as well just put up some of the characters a few at a time, just to show them off one more time.
Yep.
And anything else you want to add?
Not really at this point.
I guess I'll just leave the audience with this. Without spoiling what the game is, are you looking forward to the next Let's Play?
Oh, I am, 100%. I've been waiting to get into this for quite a while, so... Oh boy, it's gonna be quite the... Like, I will say, it's gonna be quite the lengthy adventure, so we'll just... You'll see for yourselves when it finally comes out.
Mm-hmm. So, until the next Let's Play, guys, this is Mirrorcard Neko.
And Noah.
And have a good day.
Bye, everyone.